Hi y'all, welcome to the We Broke Garage channel. If this is your first time being here, welcome. My name's Corey. If you've been here, then we thank you very much, and we appreciate your guys' support. In this video, we're gonna see what we can do about taking this here 92 Blazer that we picked up from northern Georgia, where it's sat in the field for about 12 years. We're gonna try to get this thing running, get it driving, and make it to Hardcore S10 Takeover in Chillicothe in 3 weeks. Let's see if we can make it happen.
Together we chase speed, in the shop we scheme and grin. Kids on the bench, the camera loves the grin within. We broke garage, hearts fueled by grit and cold. Dragging dreams through the city where the street lights out. On every you-go page, we're racing hearts, not just gears. We make do with what we have to make memories.
Right. All right, We Broke Garage fans. Here we are in BFE, Georgia. We went about 25 or 30 miles off of 75 and picked up another little piece to the We Broke Garage family. As you guys can see, of course, we love our first gen Blazers, right? We had to load some kind of a junker in Drew's brand new trailer, but let me flop you guys around. It is darker than hell here, but let me flop you guys around here so that you can see kind of what we're working with here inside the trailer. The long-awaited two-wheel drive, four-door family truck. Clean, very, very clean Georgia truck. Sitting down on the ground. And we'll do a more complete walk around once we get her back to the home base here. But guys, I'm telling you what, this is going to make one nice cruiser here. So stick with us for more info as we do a walk around and a clean out on this thing. Maybe tomorrow evening. We got 8 hours of driving ahead of us, and I got to be at work at 9 o'clock in the morning. So now that we got Drew's trailer broke in, we're going to get this hunk of shit home and take her apart, see what we can find out with it. Want to thank Brennan over here from Georgia for hooking us up with this thing, and we'll see what we can make happen with it. See y'all later.
Sunset spills gold on chrome dust. We ride the wind, the radio blasting us. Highways whisper, keep it coming, friend. Only the road exists, the rest pretend. Windows down.
And now, we've got the new ride in here. The family truck. Guys, this thing's super clean. It's a 4.3 automatic truck with air conditioning, and we're just gonna leave it that way. We wanna get it running. We wanna get it maintenanced up, get these god-awful wheels off of it, and get some nice wheels put on it, and just make a nice family cruiser out of it. So I appreciate everybody sticking around for these videos, helping support our channel. If you would, if you haven't yet, go down and smack that subscribe button. Share it with your friends. We're about to get some more interesting stuff in, and sounds like that fan's starting to self-clearance itself on the shroud. Y'all ain't gonna believe this shit. The air conditioning still works in this thing. We got a vacuum issue though, because it's only blowing out the floors down there, but it faux show works. Let's turn the heat on and see what that does. Pretty weak oil pressures. ABS lights on. Half a tank of fuel. Damn, that's worth $800 we paid for this thing. Still haven't built up no coolant temp yet, but battery was charging. Now it's not charging no more. Guys, this thing's a solid unit though, huh? All right, we got a rainy day here. Disgusting engine compartment on the new family truck. So we're gonna douse this thing down with the best degreaser cleaner you can find from the local Dollar Tree. And hit her with the old power washer and see what she'll clean up like. You guys see that? That's nasty in there. See what we can make it look like now. Can you see the difference? Can you? That thing was a dirty old mess, and there was a bunch of mud daubers down in there, but come on, I'll show you what it looks like now. My goodness. That $1.25 cleaner does pretty darn good job in his old engine compartments like so, huh? Now we won't have to get all greasy and nasty working on this stuff. Yep, cleaned up pretty nice. Now I'm gonna wash the rest of the truck. Yeah, we're gonna see what we can do with this paint. Now keep in mind, it's pretty nasty. It's been sitting outside for a while, but and we haven't even washed it yet. But I'm gonna clean up this little square here, hit it with a little wax, and see if we can't bring this thing back to a little bit of a shine. Well, this thing is definitely a Georgia truck, guys. The white paint is oxidized horribly bad on this thing. Now, when we washed it outside, I did use that Totally Awesome on it, which honestly ended up taking a lot of the oxidation off. And we're not looking for a perfect job here, guys. I just want to bring some of the color back into this thing, some of the shininess. It's definitely dull up there. It's still kind of wet, so it kind of looks like it's shiny, but it's not. It's just wet. So I'm going to go ahead. It's pouring here, so background noise is going to be absolutely horrible with a metal roof. So I'm going to go ahead. I've never done this buffing and polishing stuff before, but I grabbed some pretty basic stuff here for the old battery powered drill, and we're going to get after this thing and see what we can make happen with it. You guys can tell I've already done this section right here. I don't know if that's what it's supposed to look like. It looks a lot better than what it did, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Try to get some of these black marks and stuff out of it. That stuff would not come out when I was washing it. So I'm gonna work on this hood here a little bit more, and I'll check back in with you. All right, guys, I know we said that these wheels were ugly and I wanted to get rid of them, but we're gonna try something here real quick. We kind of cleaned this thing up a little bit. Again, we're not looking for perfect, guys. I just want to throw a little bit of color to this thing. So I'm going to shoot it with a little bit of paint here, and then maybe do a little scuff and shine to it and kind of see what this thing comes out like. If we can save a few pennies from using these and maybe throwing a little bit of bigger set of tires on the back of it, then that's what we're going to try to do. So I'll check back with y'all after I get her painted here. All right, guys, here's the all awaited. Let's look around in here and see what we can find kind of deal. As you can see, it definitely needs some cleaning out here, but let's snoop around and see what all we can find. There's a little bit of trash down in there, so nothing real exciting. Oh, looks like we got a little breakage on this. This will be a looky here. Check that out, guys. Power mirrors. Fancy. I have to find us a stereo of some sorts. Put some boom booms in here. Let's what we got in here? Oh, this is kind of boring too. There ain't a whole lot in here. That's just the title for it. So moving along, we got a not really sure what the hell this is. Looks like maybe a magnet or something. Anti-squeeze if you want to look like the Tin Man. Open that package. We're not going to do that because I don't want to look like the Tin Man. What's in here? Looks like an old registration maybe. Georgia Department of Labor. No. Here's a, this truck's not an 89. What's this go to? $1989 Chevy Cavalier is what that one says. Not even to this vehicle. What else? We got a couple lighters. Oh. Looks like that was junk. Oh, got another lighter. Ah, look at there. Found a good one. Got some needle nose pliers in there. We'll take that. I'm not sticking my hand down in there. That looks gross. We're going to just get the vacuum cleaner and clean all that out of there. We got all kinds of boxes of parts back here. So let's see what all we're working with here. Looks like a distributor cap. That's the old one. Oh. I'm bringing the old trash can right on over here. What we got in here? That's an empty box. Ooh, we got one of the factory marker lights. Keep that. Plug wires. Old plug wires. Some light bulbs. Yeah, we'll probably keep those. Throw those in the what if pile. Oh, some little marker light bulbs. Keep those too. Omni sparks. Some receipts. This looks like all the old spark plugs. It must have new spark plugs in it. Yep, those are chooched. I'll throw all those away. Got a headlight that has seen its better days. I'll chuck that too. Pretty nice lens that goes into the bumper there. I'll keep that. Empty spark plug box. Oh, there's some racing taillights. Who wants some of these racing taillights? If you want them, let me know. Because I am not putting these things in this truck. Looks like a couple of the tabs might be busted off, but nothing some duct tape won't take care of, I reckon. Yeah, why not? There's tab busted off right there, it looks like. What else we got in here? Man, this box has got some weight to it. What that is. What we got here? I got some lowering blocks. How about that, fellers? Come with some lowering blocks. I like lowering blocks. All right. I had to shut the camera off, get that heavy box out of there. But, man, those are some 3-inch blocks. It's already got the angle built in. It's got all the U-bolts. So, we definitely need to get this thing sat down in the back a little bit more. So, we might actually try those. What we got? We got all the wheel well trim here. Probably not going to be using this on this truck. I don't know. We'll have to see. We'll have to see what kind of wheels we end up getting. But we'll probably keep them around. But I think we're kind of dinged up a little bit. But again, this truck's not going to be perfect. It's just going to be a daily cruiser, guys. It's not a show truck. Not a show truck at all. Got us a floor mat there. Nice little floor mat. Spark the plug wires. Another one of them headlights. Yeah, I'm not messing with that stuff. What we got here? Floor's kind of gross. Not gonna lie about that. Yeah, we got some all data wiring. That could come in handy. Yeah, we'll probably go ahead and keep that. All right, what's in this box? Oh, there's the other bumper light. And the other marker light. So if we wanted to, we could take those clear ones out. That's another good 1157 bulb. We can take them clear ones out and put the stock ones back in if we wanted to. Kind of see how things go. That one's chooched. Nothing left in that box. Nothing left in that box. Man, guys, we kind of struck out on finding gold in this thing. I'm getting too much shit strapped around me here. Knocking things off everywhere. Sweet Jesus. Back seat doesn't look like it's ever been sat in. That's kind of cool. Probably get the old vacuum cleaner out and clean up the carpets in here a little bit today. There's a bumper in the back, so that's nice. Bumper was missing off of it, so found it. It's here. Probably get that out today and maybe get it bolted on. Looks like we might have a broom handle or something back there, but other than that, inside's not bad, guys. We're gonna get this thing cleaned up today and bring you back in a little bit later on. Y'all remember these damn things? I just found this underneath the back seat of this thing. The old micro machines. Would it make it run kind of funny if it was like this? Just asking for a friend. Yeah. All the rest of them look okay. Doesn't look like there's any hose malfunctions, but that injector not even being in the goddamn hole is probably an issue. I don't know. You guys tell me what you think. Well, the time's come for the white truck, the 92. I think we are dubbing this thing the Blue Collar Hauler. What do you guys think about that? Any reasons? We got these new wheels and tires for this thing from a very nice gentleman down in Springfield, Ohio. He had bought them for a Camaro, and they wasn't quite fitting the way that he wanted them to, but man, I think they fit pretty awesome on this thing. So the front doesn't sit too bad in this thing. However, the back still looked like it was four-wheel drive. So we're gonna take these little baby 2-inch drop blocks out of this thing and hit it with a 4-inch drop block and see if it doesn't sit down over top of these tires a little bit better. So I'm gonna go ahead and get to this, and I'll catch up with you guys here in just a bit.
Sunset spills gold on chrome and dust. We ride the wind, the radio blasting us. Highways whisper, keep it coming, friend. Only the road exists, the rest pretend. Windows down, freedom singing loud. Hot rod, heartbeat burning through the crowd. Me and a mile, nothing else around. Cruising on the edge where dreams are found. Taillights slide like fireflies in rear view. Every mile of memory ever turned brand new. Sundown paints the dashboard in amber glow. We ride till the stars say it's time to go. Turn the night up, let the engine blow. Whisper prayers to a horizon on the go. If the world stops, we won't miss a beat. Back roads know our names, they keep the heat.
Put some new brake drums on it.
Sunset fades,
springs,
but the glow stays true.
Vice Group Garage.
We ride till dawn and do it all anew. Back road touch, the engine side. Sweet on arms and red and gold sky.
for those of you guys asking, these are 275, 35, 18s. And these are 18 950 wheels with a 2-inch billet wheel spacer. So keep in mind, this is just a cruiser, guys. We're keeping the 4.3 V6 down in it, automatic transmission, and yeah, the air even works. So no, I'm not really worried about the billet spacers or, you know, stacking the blocks. Everybody says you're not supposed to stack these blocks. I've done it multiple times on street vehicles and I've never really had. Well, there you have it, guys. Four inches of lowering underneath the black, underneath the back. Definitely did it some justice. Definitely not sitting like no 4x4 now. So we'll get that left front wheel put on, and all 4 new wheels will put on. And then we get to start concentrating on the fun thing. And that's fixing those notorious spider injector fuel lines that split. So we got that one off there already. We're waiting for our fuel line to boil. That way we can form it around the plug, and we'll get going on getting this fixed. Go to reverse push-ups.
Shop Calisthenics with Corey, part 3.
All right, y'all, as you well know, we had some issues with those fuel lines right there. They was spraying fuel everywhere. And we have literally spent 3 or 4 days trying to find these fuel lines and can't source them anywhere locally. So Nate Freezy from Dirty Cur Workshop came over with this fancy little tool, and we made our own lines. They got a couple kinks in them, but we don't give a shit. We're gonna run them that way anyways. They're not leaking now, so we're gonna put this upper intake, put them back on, and see if we can get this thing to fire. Should be about 5 quarts, huh?
Yeah.
That's the other jug plus this one.
Yeah.
You're gonna break it. Oh my goodness.
One wheel peel.
Ooh.
That's funny.
Look at all the smoke. Yeah, I'm totally agree.
Neighborhood service.
Look at that thing. Good thing smoking. The thing shifts perfect.
Poppy, I think we're outside. Well, do you?
Oh. Well, guys, we gave it the old college try. Unfortunately, we did get the thing running. We got it driving the Friday night before S10 Takeover. We decided to take it for a decent sized test drive. And unfortunately, I think this thing just sat too long. We've still got great oil pressure, but it's starting to make an internal noise. And I just really didn't want to damage the original engine in this thing. So again, we're going to keep this thing a 4.3 automatic with AC, tilt, cruise, all the amenities. It's not going to be a race truck. We just want something that we can cruise around with myself and my wife and my son. something that my parents can drive and be comfortable in. So we ended up having to park it for the weekend. So unfortunately, we did not meet our goal. We got really close. We got really close. But we're going to go ahead and get this thing back in the shop here this upcoming week, and we'll spin some new rod and main bearings in it and change the oil on it again, and hopefully see if that takes care of it. So I appreciate everybody watching, and if you like what you see, smash that subscribe button for me. Also, go check out www.webrokegarage.store. We've got our new blue collar hauler t-shirts. If you'd like to help us out, we'd really appreciate you guys buying some merch. Take care, y'all, and we'll see you on the next video.
If the gringo hands you a hoopty and says, "Don't be a bitch," be a bitch, man.